So the brand new Jingle All the Way Spotlight is here, and as all we know, these types of events are the best free-to-play events in Asphalt Legends history, due to the large amount of blueprints and rewards you can get from them. But is this new Spotlight any good, or is it terrible like the previous Black Friday one? This time the special event features 5 cars, including 2 S-Class ones. Starting from the worst to the best, we got Mercedes-Benz 2022 Show Car Vision AMG. This C-Class car low-key looks weird as fuck. I didn't even know it existed, but by looking at its stats, it's pretty average on everything. It doesn't excel or underperform in anything. It takes 5 mil total from stock to gold, but I'll just leave it in my garage collecting dust just in case it's a support car in a later event. Next we got the Porsche 911 Turbo 50 years. This car is a decent mid-rank B-Class car, great acceleration and nitro, good top speed but the handling lacks a bit. Its drift isn't sharp enough, loses some speed and can't float, but its acceleration makes up for that, and overall it's a good car. But low-key I don't know why this shit is on the Spotlight event this time, if this car literally got featured on a car hunt not so long ago. It only takes 7 mil from stock to gold, so it shouldn't be a problem to upgrade. Overall this is not a bad pick for your garage. The next featured car is the Glykenhaus 007S. This car is a gauntlet monster. Its acceleration is extremely high, being 89 at gold, and it isn't fake at all. Handling and nitro are crazy good too. Drifting is really sharp and loses barely any speed while drifting. It is a tiny bit floaty, but that doesn't matter. It's an amazing car overall. Also, a lot of people have this car at max or gold already, because it has been featured on previous special hunts and Grand Prix. But if you don't actually own it, you should really go for it and even gold it. It costs 32 mil to fully upgrade, but it is actually worth it. Next is the Trion Nemesis. This car is basically a Jesco but slightly worse everything. It has really high top speed, the acceleration is below average for S-Class, the handling is great, it has a really sharp drift radius with really good floating capabilities, but the nitro kind of sucks. It just feels like your nitro bar disappears when you shockwave, but at least it feels powerful. It is not an easy car to drive and a terrible choice for touch drive players. But if you're a skilled manual player that knows how to floaty drift and nitro manage properly, you can stay above 400 km per hour on most tracks, as long as they aren't twisty, and easily win against high handling, high accel, low top speed cars on multiplayer. Also, I don't know why they added this shit to the Spotlight too, because this car has been on the weekly exclusive hunt for at least like 5 years already. Anyone playing for a bit of time has this car maxed out at this point. But sadly, I'm not one of those people, and I'm sure some of you guys aren't either. So I'd suggest maxing it out and trying to buy its epic import parts on this event, so you don't have to play its boring exclusive hunt ever again. It only costs 14 mil from stock to gold, so it's quite cheap for an S-Class car. Finally, the Jingle All the Way Spotlight's main car, the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. On paper this car looks like a slightly buffed Chiron, but this car feels really heavy. The only positive thing is that it has long enough punch drifts and good floating capabilities, but it just feels so bulky and stiff when turning. It's pretty much a bigger and heavier LBN, but it could be used on wide corner and top speed tracks where it has space to drift, but it pisses me off just as the normal Chiron because it's so big on my screen and I cannot see fucking jack shit. LBN wins in every way. You should probably go for it just to collect it, but it won't be very useful on MP due to shitty wide ass drifts. And on the Gauntlet, this car doesn't have any super great broken acceleration or top speed or ability, so if your goal is a useful S-Class car, just skip this and wait for the Tushek Aeon E because it's coming the next season anyways. But in my opinion, even if you don't like this car, you shouldn't let go of the opportunity, since having any car unlocked is better than nothing. The Spotlight shop and the event itself. The special event is kind of short, only lasting 16 days, and the first refresh cost is 250 tokens. So it is not cheap. The prices seem okay, nothing looks overpriced but the epic import parts. They are really expensive this time. Even comparing back to the Black Friday Spotlight, they cost more. Also this event has the typical buy coins for trade coins or tokens, which is okay. And yeah, overall it's a pretty small Spotlight this time, so there is not much else to do. Here's the prices for each blueprint. Spotlight stages and rewards. Assuming you have every support car maxed, you can get 675k credits and around 8k Spotlight coins on each stage, including around 10 blueprints and 2 epic import parts for the Chiron Supersport and another 2 epics for the support car. Sadly this event only has 7 stages, with 3 races each, so it's quite short. But at least you won't be running out of Spotlight coins anytime soon. And you'd be getting a free key for the Glycane House 007S if you have it maxed, and a free key for the Kiron Super Sport 300 Plus when you finish all the event's conditions, so basically maxing out everything. Spotlight Pass. The missions are easy to do this time, unlike the Black Friday Spotlight where you had to fucking get like 2 hours of nitro time with each car. If you decide to buy it, you'd be getting an extra 25 Kiron Super Sport blueprints, 15 blueprints of each support car, a really good Porsche 911 50 years decal, 3 Kiron Super Sport Epic import parts, and the car key for it. But you can get it free to play anyways. Overall, this event's Spotlight Pass seems quite weak, and it's not really worth it in my opinion. Conclusion. This Spotlight has been quite average. I didn't like only having 7 stages with little replayability, since you can finish this event in like 20 runs. The shop's prices seem okay, only with the epic import parts being a little overpriced. The Spotlight Pass sucks, so it's a point up for free-to-play players. Since this Spotlight only lasts 17 days, you could maximum get around 34 blueprints for each car from the Spotlight shop alone, so using your tokens for a shop refresh wouldn't be so bad of an idea, especially when you need to have every support car maxed, including the Kiron Super Sport, just to get its key. Overall, I rate the Spotlight a 6 out of 10. The things that were the worst were the car selection and replayability, with the best things being the epic import parts and car keys. The ASEC rewards calculator is on the description if you want to see every reward possible. If you like this video, feel free to comment your opinion on the topic. I read every comment. Thanks for the support and see you next time.